How are you doing today, Leah?
I'm good, Rochelle. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I missed you.
I miss you too. A week's a long time.
It is. Oh, it's so long.
It's awesome.
So long. What have you been up to?
Not too much. Went to the basement last night. It's the Jazz Music Club in Saskatoon. We bought memberships this year, and we saw a really fun like reggae rock band.
Oh, I love reggae.
We had so much fun. It was very, very groovy.
Oh, that's super fun.
Yeah,
that's good.
How are you?
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about certain like holidays coming up and something to talk about. And so Valentine's Day is next on the list.
It is.
And
that's coming up very quickly.
Yeah. So I thought we should have a little chat about that. But before we do that, I was like, where does it even actually come from? Because we have so many like, not random holidays, but like extra holidays, that are like, what is this all from? And it turns out, according to my research, that nobody actually knows.
Nobody knows.
Nobody actually knows. There's a few theories and I'll share them with you. But like there is like no freaking concrete, like this is why we have Valentine's Day. All right. So one theory is that it dates back to like a bloody pagan festival that lasted from February 13th to February 15th, and I think you're going to you won't like this part. So goats and dogs would be sacrificed.
Oh.
So you don't like that part. The next part you might like. And then naked, drunk women would line up to be slapped with the bloody hides of said sacrificed. Are you kidding? Don't you like a good beating?
I'm getting like a really good visual of like you get slapped with the bloody hide.
Yeah, and you're naked.
Oh shit!
And they were, they drank a lot. So I thought that. So then what happened after that? So after the beating was over, they would take they would enter some sort of like a matchmaking lottery, and the men would draw a woman's name from an urn. And then they would be coupled up for the rest of the festival or the year. If it was a good
party
with blood.
It sounds like, yeah.
So from there, it was said that Christians wanted to replace this festival with something a little more tasteful. And so then St. Valentine's Day. Maybe I misunderstood my research. I didn't.
Let's go with it.
Yeah, we're going to go with it.
We're going to go with it. So
the other theory is that it's named after some dudes. And they don't even know which dude. They don't know. Because Valentine apparently was a very popular name at a certain ancient Roman time.
Valentine for men?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
I've heard like Valentino.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all interesting, right?
I'm with you.
So apparently there's this emperor guy, Claudius II, to be precise. And he executed two guys on February 14th, but in different years. And their names both coincidentally was Valentine. And they were also both martyrs. And so the Catholic Church wanted to honor them by turning their death dates into a holiday. So the one of them was martyred because he was he was martyred because he healed the daughter of his jailer from blindness. So maybe it was Jesus. I don't know. Maybe it didn't say that. Maybe I'm just making shit up now.
Maybe we just totally missed the second coming.
Right.
Like whoops.
We fucked up.
Whoops.
Shit. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. So, okay, and another one is a priest in the 3rd century Rome, he defied the emperor, right? So,
I like him.
Yeah, he's kind of badass. So the emperor had a ban on marriage because he thought that it distracted young men in war, and it would make them not as good of soldiers because they were concerned about the nookie. Because you only have nookie when you're married, obviously.
And it's all about the
So this priest apparently illegally married young couples in the spirit of love. He got caught and was sentenced to death. And then Cupid, where does Cupid come from? Well, apparently this man wore a ring with Cupid on it. And that's how people could find him. That's how they knew that's the guy. We want to get married. Yeah, we go find him, but we got to keep it on the DL because, it was banned and against the law. And then it was also said that the same dude handed out paper hearts to Christians to remind them of their love for God. Perhaps first Valentines these were. Who knows?
I didn't get that in my mailbox like in grade school. There was never like a, God chooses you. Like, I'm not gonna help.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
No, me neither.
No.
Same. Yeah. So
blood splatting with the high thing
Yeah.
is probably like a lot more
more likely. I think you're right. I never thought of that. So another Valentine was killed for trying to help Christians escape Rome during the war. Once in prison, he was caught and he wrote a letter to his love and signed it from no Valentine.
Oh,
So maybe that's where it started.
maybe that's fair.
So, I mean, there's that. So, by the 1300s, it was more commonly associated with love because of Shakespeare, and Chaucer kind of romanticized it in some of their works. One of the lines from I love poetry.
Yes.
Anyway, so Chaucer's like, he's fun, but I have to like get it what's called translated version, because like when you read like his actual, you're like, what no, I don't know what you're trying to say. I don't know how much I love poetry. I like it when it's dumbed down.
It's probably dirty as hell.
So but anyway, so he says, for this was on St. Valentine's Day, when every fowl comes there, his meat to take, adapted and more readable version. Oh, that's my notes. I can't.
I love that your notes have worked its way into poetry, and we were
basically, I'm Chaucer.
Aw.
So, I messed that part up there. Yeah, but anyway, so that was a line from it. He mentions Valentine's Day. Is this like time when this bird, finds this person and blah, blah, blah. So then as time goes on, so now we're at the end of the 5th century, some pope declared February 14th, St. Valentine's Day. And people started exchanging cards and love letters with each other during the 17th century. And in the 1800s, the first mass-produced Valentines hit the U.S.
So, was it created by the card company? No, it sounds like.
It wasn't. I mean, it was letters from God.
Oh, I guess.
Really? So, okay. So a couple questions for you.
Okay, I'm ready. Hit me.
How do you feel about Valentine's Day?
I don't know. Here's my thoughts.
Yeah.
When you ask me, or if my partner asked me right now and they said, like, how do you feel about Valentine's? I don't care. You're supposed to love each other like every day, right? You're supposed to love your partner every day, and you're supposed to treat them well every day. However, some people need a reminder. And you know what? I don't care about Valentine's Day until my husband forgets. And then I do. Mm-hmm. And then I'm sad that it's not there.
This is exactly it. See, I think Valentine's Day is fun. It's fine. It's whatever. Mm-hmm. I like presents. Everyone loves presents. No, I shouldn't say that. I do anyways. What I don't like is when he does it because it's like a chore. Yeah. Because then I'm like, I'd rather you not. But like, if you're just like, oh my God, it's Valentine's Day, and so I got to go get the thing, and it's just like, you can save it, dude. Like it's fine. Like, I love you.
So Darcy is very much of the opinion that, you should love your partner all the time, which is awesome because I'm loved really well all the time. Aww. And so that's nice. So this is actually really timely because a gift, you said present. And so a present actually showed up in the mail yesterday, and I brought it because he is very thoughtful, and he's, very kind and generous and all of those things. But he's fucking weird, and he gets like the weirdest gifts. And I'm going to pull it out. I don't know if I'm going to put it on, but I'm going to pull it out because you need to see how ridiculous it is.
Oh, I'm so excited.
And then you can describe to all of the people that are not watching the YouTube channel and it's on the podcast. Okay. You can describe what it is. Well, yeah. Okay.
Oh, this is so exciting.
It's coming.
Okay.
It's going to happen.
Yeah. All right. So play by play here. She is over. It's very soft and fluffy. It looks like lambskin. And they're coveralls. Overalls. Yep. Sherpa, lambskin, Aussie, sheepdog, something. I don't know. I'm not really good at describing things. So are those, is that like is that fashion wear, or is that like I'm going sledding?
Okay. So, okay. I don't know if people can see it, but it is a fuzzy lambykins. I told when I tried it on at yesterday when I got it, I tried it on and I said that I feel like he got me a furry starter kit. And so
Yeah.
So,
Is he into that?
well, I don't know. Maybe I'll find out on Valentine.
Do you have any other animal skin clothing?
Like,
Can you be milked?
but there's so many pockets. And like, I think I'm going to wear them camping. I feel like I'll be like the warmest person in the entire.
They're cute and they're a vibe.
Yeah. Like, I feel really fun in them. I feel fun and silly, but like,
Yeah.
what made him look at that and be like, Leah really needs that? Like, oh my God, I have
for you, my
that
love,
for Leah.
On this non-Valentine's Day day.
Non-Valentine's Day, you need lamb legs.
Lamb leg.
Yeah.
That's
And so
funny.
But I guarantee you, and so yes, I get lovely fun presents like this all the time. It definitely keeps things, I wouldn't say spicy, but interesting.
Yeah.
Nevertheless.
Not spicy.
But
Keeps them warm.
I promise you Valentine's Day is going to come up and it's going to be like the day before. And he's going to be like, you don't worry about it. I'm going to make a reservation.
Yeah.
And then not be able to find a reservation anywhere. And we're going to end up having like McDonald's in the truck in the parking lot.
Why not?
Which is also fine.
It's romantic.
But don't put my expectations of a reservation.
Totally.
And yeah.
I feel like Corey and I, we try to make mental notes of these things, like, oh, like Valentine's Day has come and gone. We should really go for supper or lunch sometime.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the next time that it happens that we get to do that, then it was like we went out for lunch for Valentine's Day.
Oh, good.
It would be months later. Yeah. Exactly.
Is Corey romantic in
No,
the rest of the time?
he is an excellent gift giver. He pays attention. And when he doesn't pay attention, he's like, I have no idea. What do you want? And so, but quite often he has like really good ideas, or he thinks of things that I didn't know I needed.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's good.
I
didn't know I needed these, but now I think that.
I know. Exactly. It's like the best. I mean, what else would we be talking about right now if,
right?
if it wasn't for Darcy and his creative mind?
Yeah.
I love that. So do you think that Valentine's Day is extra though? Because it has kind of, in my opinion anyways, blown up.
I think you certainly can be obviously you can be a little extra. And I think people should be. I think it is a day that, if you are a baseline everyday romantic person, and I think that's your day to shine. Like, I think you should pull out the big guns. Yeah. Like probably confetti guns.
Do all the things.
Like, yeah.
Confetti guns.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably more appropriate.
I hope there's a lot of men out there taking notes here today.
Confetti guns is where romance happens.
It is. That's true.
But only if you clean up afterwards.
That's right. Or it's biodegradable.
Yeah.
Did you know that it's the second most popular day to propose? I mean, probably not surprising, but
what's the first most popular day?
Guess.
Is it New Year's?
No.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, I would think I was proposed once on Valentine's.
This one time.
I've been proposed to like maybe an above average amount of times.
Oh,
and
that's fun.
Yeah. And I mean, it was a good one. We were like,
it was one of my better ones.
It was, okay, it matters. I've been proposed to 2 times just sitting in a vehicle. Yeah. Like, and that's not the way. Like, we're just sitting in a vehicle and he like played a song. And then when he was done, he's like, those lyrics were for you. And I'm like, I was not even like,
what song was on? I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, it was like, we were listening to words, like, and it is really hard for me to concentrate on music words. I'm like a beat girl and I'll be like, too slow. Like,
that's so funny.
The song sucks. Why would you pick this? And then he proposed. So, but the good one was like, we went on vacation and we were like by Mexico, and there was like, it was called like the Secret Beach or something, and we swam through like the caved inside of an old volcano rim, and then we're inside, and the volcano rim is like up above us. There's all these other people there, and then he dropped to one knee and proposed, and that was Valentine's Day, and I was like, that was a solid proposal.
Good work.
Yeah, I mean, he ended up being a douchebag, but a solid proposal, and that was extra. Like, I thought that was extra, and that's so.
Yeah. You want to know my proposal story?
I would love to.
So, we had been together dating, which I thought was for like an eternity. It was like 3 years, maybe not an eternity, but in my young stupid head, I was just like, you should know by now. Like, if you don't know, then like, whatever. Anyways, both of our birthdays passed, Christmas passed, Valentine's Day passed, like New Year's, like all of these things. And I was like, well, there goes another year. Like,
you're missing your opportunities.
Yeah, this is okay, fine, whatever. Like, we don't, I'm going to have enough, and I'm going to, whatever, all that empty promise.
Like it, then you should
yeah. I mean, in my, yeah, I'll talk no action over here a little bit. So anyways, it's all this. And then I chopped my hair because I'd been growing my hair out, being like, I'm going to get engaged. Then I need the long hair. So I go and chop my hair off. And then we go to Vegas. And when we're in Vegas, like, I never was completely off my radar. And we're atop the stratosphere. And that's where he did it. I just went on one of the rides up there. He didn't, because he doesn't like rides, but I do. And
so he caught you at like your peak happiness, though, because
yeah,
right. So your
very
adrenaline
thoughtful.
was like,
yeah,
that is really thoughtful. Like,
yeah.
it was about you, right?
Yeah.
And like,
it was a really good proposal.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, he like said some nice things. So actually, like, dare I say romantic things?
Oh.
Yeah. So he's had one moment.
So yeah, he's got potential.
Yeah.
It's only been like
15 years.
Yeah, he's got potential.
I mean, that's what I'm holding on to. It's all I got.
If you could send like a subliminal message to him, like, what if they listened to this podcast?
Yeah.
And if they were listening right now, what subliminal message would you drop for Valentine's Day that we don't care about?
Fabric is life.
Ooh.
I like to sew.
Like to sew.
Buy me, more fabric. That's not very
That was not subliminal. I got you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I have some more fun facts about Valentine's Day that I wanted to share with you. So, and this is something that blew my freaking mind. I had no idea my whole life I've been doing something wrong. X's and O's, when you sign them off.
Yep.
What does the X mean?
Well, that's a kiss. Because the hug is a circle of your arms, right?
Okay, so I was under the impression my whole life is the opposite.
Oh, really?
I don't know why. I thought, because like an open mouth kiss, I don't know. I just thought the O.
You're coming out like porn
That's
balls.
exactly. So I learned something new this week in my research. And then I'm like, how many times did I like sign a letter and wanted to take out what I thought was the kisses to not be weird?
So now you're only sending.
Yeah.
You hussy.
Like it could explain so many things that have went sideways in my life.
I'm so like, my condolences on the death of your wife. Kiss, 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 kiss. I don't know.
It's exactly that.
Those are appropriate.
Exactly that though. Like I probably did that.
Wink.
So I'm an idiot. So that was discovered this week. But anyway, so also where that comes from, way back in the day, like a lot of people were illiterate. And so
a lot of people today are illiterate.
That's true. Me, no. It's not funny. Literacy is serious. I don't know. I thought I'd say that. Yeah, very. I know that took it like just totally changed the vibe there in like a split second.
Okay.
Anyways, because people couldn't read, they used the cross, like this symbol that a lot of people knew.
Like you would make your mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like a sign of like like trustworthiness. No. Yeah. It's a sign of their faith and sincerity. They would do the cross.
So not an X, but
and then they would kiss it as a symbol of their trustworthiness and literally seal it with a kiss. And that's where that comes from. Okay, another.
I thought seal it with a kiss would be more like, love letters and like spray it with perfume and like and with lipstick.
Yeah,
because that's what every man wants. It's a piece of paper that
with your lips on it
smells like Flowers and Chanel number 5. I guess.
Chanel number 5. Yes. Yes. All right. So have you ever heard of a vinegar Valentine?
I have not.
Okay. So a vinegar Valentine, I don't know. I learned so many things when I was looking this up.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. A vinegar Valentine is from the Victorian era. They also called them penny dreadfuls. I don't know why. I didn't look that up. So basically what it is, do you want to guess what it is?
Vinegar Valentine. It sounds like you're going to get pickled. Like in some way.
Like pickled. Yeah, it's pickled. No, it's not pickles.
Oh.
Okay. So basically it's the antithesis of what a Valentine should be. And so in the Victorian era, women would basically send these to men that they were wishing to reject. And they would have like comical insults in them. Like they would like make fun of them.
Inside the pickle?
Yeah.
Like inside of an actual pickle?
No. It has nothing to do with pickles. I don't know why you're still talking.
Oh, right.
I
Vinegar. I got real stuck there.
So she's still thinking,
Oh, I'm still with the...
would you fancy a pickle?
Well, for Valentine's Day, is that the goal?
That is the goal. Somebody get this lady a pickle. All right. So that's a good one. Leah wants a pickle. Okay. All right. So also in the Middle Ages, so the term wearing your
Just wait though, the vinegar thing. Where's the message?
Where's the message? In like a Valentine.
Oh, in the
So by this time there's people are exchanging Valentines. And so rather than being like I admire you and you're so pretty or handsome and would you give it to me? It was all like, you have small dick energy. You can fuck off and please stop coming by. Like they would just be mean.
I like that. Like, I mean, I don't, because I try not to be a mean person.
Yeah. Like you go out of your way to be mean. But sometimes like if guys like not like even all you need to say, like, ladies out there, okay, if there's somebody that you're trying to like get off your radar that's like not getting the hint, send them a Valentine.
Vinegar Valentine.
A vinegar Valentine. But you don't even have to be mean. Just like take a regular Valentine and then be like, have you ever heard of a vinegar Valentine?
I don't.
And then if they say I don't. That's not even funny. I don't.
I chugga chug beers, not you.
Just tell them to go look up a vinegar Valentine and then be like, okay.
That's awesome.
And if they still don't get it, well, Lord help you.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is probably what's going to happen.
What are you going to do? Sorry, excuse me. Okay, so this wearing your heart on your sleeve. Do you know where that came from?
I feel like we're back to the slapping of the hides.
Did you want to revisit that? I knew you'd like it. I called you out on that right away. Okay, so wearing your heart on your sleeve, they're not entirely sure about this. It says may have origins in picking a Valentine. So during the Middle Ages, men would draw the names of women who they would be coupled with. So this could be about the, because remember they picked people. Maybe this is years later. I don't subscribe to like learning about the Middle Ages and what time that actually was. Anyway, so women they would be coupled with for the upcoming year. So they'd pick their woman, and it was during a Roman festival honoring Juno. Do you know anything about that?
Like the Canadian Music Awards? No.
Right? Yeah. Do I know? I think it's different.
As you can tell by my answer.
Yeah.
I know all the things.
So after choosing, the men wore the names on their sleeves. Like would put it on write their names on the sleeves to show, or like I don't even know. I don't like lick it and stick it to their sleeve. I don't know. The person that they chose, and like to show their bond.
Darcy and I are getting like couple tattoos tomorrow.
It's the same thing. It is the same thing.
It's not his name, but
it's not a lick it and stick it, but
no, probably not.
It could be.
Yeah.
That would be a pretty good joke to play on some, like,
I think like tattoos.
Convince someone to get matching tattoos and then, but like tell the tattoo guy to like make it like a fake one.
Yeah.
And then be like, oh my God, I was kidding. Okay.
If I can get the tattoo guy to lick it and stick it, I will report back.
Yes, thank you. I can't wait to hear about it. That is like super extra. That's fun.
It is extra. This is not something that I ever thought that especially considering my relationship history. I never thought that I would get a tattoo with someone, but I mean, it's not like we're getting each other's names tattooed. But he'll be the heart in my sleeve.
Oh,
see,
what are you getting?
Olives.
Because nothing says I love you like olives.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure I've seen that on a million Valentines.
It's from we took an amazing trip to Morocco for my 40th and his 50th birthdays. We're like a decade and change apart from each other. Mm-hmm. And honestly, all we did was drink wine and eat olives for like 2 weeks straight.
I love it.
And then of course, because we were on holidays and it was like the first time after COVID, we were like, super in love after hating each other for so many months being stuck together. And so it became all of you.
Oh,
so yeah.
That's so special.
Yeah.
I mean, you might as well write his name though. Like, you're never going to look at it, but it's not going to matter because you guys are going to be together forever.
Well, right. That's the plan. That's the plan. So, and now I'll just have this reminder that's like, we have a plan. So
it's legit. It's official.
Yes.
All right. I think that might be the last of like my super fun facts. Yeah. So, I have one more thing to say.
Oh,
I saw this really funny little keychain that I want to try to get made for my husband. And it says, "You're the only meat for my taco."
Oh.
And I thought that was really sweet.
That is really, and then you should go. Is it on a Tuesday? You guys should go for
It's on a Wednesday.
Oh. You got the day before.
But it's like, yeah, wait,
jump on it.
It's like, want to meet for tacos? And then be like, yeah, this is your Valentine's Day.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, good talk.
Do you have a question?
No.
Do you have a question for today?
Oh, I do have a question. I keep screwing this up.
That's okay.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Just wait. We can play some music while
I sort it out.
While we sort it out.
This is good. Do it.
Okay. Music. Oh. It's happening in like the wonderful worlds of editing.
So, I'm not going to mention any names with this question because, yeah, you'll understand why. So, some guy, this person writes it, some guy cut me off in traffic the other day and flipped me the bird. And I followed him home to give him a piece of my mind. To my surprise, he was super cute. And now I want to ask him out, but I don't like the way he handles himself driving. What should I do? It's like first world problems.
Yeah. Okay. So, first of all, maybe you're a little creepy because you followed him home. I think that's too far. Like, all he did was flip the bird.
Yeah.
And so we're going to operate under the impression that you're the crazy one. And
totally.
Yeah. And if that's the case, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're going to fuck him.
Yeah.
You're probably getting married and matching
tattoos. You're probably going to get married. And I don't know. Let us know when you get divorced, and I can provide tons of divorce advice.
Yeah.
So
that's the advice for today.
Perfect.
Yeah, but seriously, though, who does that? Follow somebody home.
Yeah, like that's
never.
You like took their road rage and brought it up here.
Yeah. Oh, but angry sex is the thing.
And at least you can finger.
All right, on that note.
Yeah. Okay, good talk.
Yeah, good talk.